Hello, everybody, and welcome to Queen Cancer Tarot channel, everyone. So, we are going to go ahead and jump right into your message for today. I am running a little late getting started, y'all, a little bit behind. I had some important appointments going on today, so I apologize for not having this done yesterday because I also had appointments yesterday that I had to attend to. So I've just been really busy, y'all. I think I have an appointment tomorrow, but it still should be a much calmer day. All right. So let's go ahead and get started with cancers. Please make sure that you all hit that like button for me, okay? Y'all been doing a great job. Things have been picking up as far as the algorithm, so no worries there. It does work. So please, y'all, make sure to keep hitting that like button for me. And also, if you are new to the channel, please make sure you are aware of my other channels. The links for those are in the description box below. I do a giveaway every week. I'm late. Like I said, I had doctor's appointments yesterday. I was exhausted. I was supposed to go live late, but I'm going to end up doing it right after this reading. So I'm going to be announcing the winners on today. We have the Sun and the Two of Cups. The Sun and the Two of Swords. So I'm going to leave that out there, and then we are going to pull some oracle messages. All right. So again, I do a giveaway every month, every week. All that information is also below. All right. So the way we want to do this is I'm just going to pull some cards to channel your energy to see what you have coming towards you or what is going on in your energy for today, Cancer. And then we'll look at your person's energy. I already have the Sun and the Two of Swords here. So there's something good that's coming towards you. However, I feel like there's an energy of someone you need to it's like you have to let someone know what this news is, like it can impact your connection. There's something that you may have to let go of in order for this good energy to come in. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay. Well, look at that. Look at that. Something you don't know. Listen, we have secrets. Out of all of the mess, we have secrets. You see how the cards just kind of spilled, and then secrets was the only one that was upright. Yeah, there's some hidden information. There's something you don't know. There's some truth that you may find out. There's some sort of secret that may be exposed here. That's kind of the energy I'm getting. We have spell love here. This could be a third party Oh, Cancer. So there's a truth that's going to be exposed. I feel like this truth has to do with your person, but I feel like an outside person is the one that is the one that's going to expose this truth. This is the manipulator. This is the one that's driving this energy forward, okay? Because we have spell love here. And this person is like standing under an umbrella. It's raining, right? And what are they holding? They're wearing gloves. She looks kind of sketchy. She's holding like a crystal ball. There's just an energy of somebody who's kind of like watching from a distance, like almost like side eyeing, like she's watching you, but you don't know. So I'm getting an energy of a third party who is watching your relationship from the outside in. They're holding some sort of secret, right? And it's about to come to light. This is about a secret that's coming to light. This is not this is not, oh, I just found out I'm getting promoted to a new job. No, this isn't that kind of news. This is news coming in, but this is some sort of a truth about something that was hidden. Okay? The Two of Swords represents something hidden that you don't see happening, or you don't necessarily know all the information. You need more, and more is coming. And I feel like a third party is driving this information, or going to be the driver of this information here. Okay, so let's pull more tarot here, and then we'll pull more oracle messages. That's a bit of a different way. I usually pull the oracle messages first, but I'm doing something a little different here. This is a freestyle reading, you guys, for the collective. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Cancer, please. Tell us about Cancer, please. Tell us more about this secret and this third party. Tell us more about this secret. Okay. Interesting how that went in the reverse. Interesting how that went in the reverse. But we have the Death card here, scorpionic energy. And with that sun, you guys, that's fire energy here. Leo, Sag, Aries, strong Leo energy. But we have the Death card here, scorpionic energy. And we have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. So the way I see the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, in the upright, it refers to like a strong family unit, strong foundation. Okay. Um, all the things it represents, good friends, a good friend base, a good family base. When it's in the reverse, this is like things are shaky, right? There's problems, There's infighting, right? The unit is not strong. The unit is not strong. I see you walking away from this, what you thought was 10 Pentacles. What you once thought was 10 of Pentacles, like this is completely changing in the current energy here because of this revelation. So there's going to be a revelation of a secret. We're going to double clarify. I will bring out more tarot here and we'll look more in depth. Okay. But there's definitely an energy of an ending. So you may very well get this information from this third party and you're like, I'm done. That's enough. This is hit home. Like, this is embarrassing. I'm moving away from this. Okay. That's what I'm getting here. So let's look at the oracle messages here. You are no longer spending any more time or putting any more energy into this situation. You're instantly walking away from this person. Okay, based on what this third party is saying. Okay, based on the information that has been revealed by this third party, you have walked away from the connection. Okay, so look at this, y'all. I kid you not. So the first card came out in the reverse, but it's upside down. So I don't know what it is. The second card is this: family. Family, y'all. Exactly what we have here with this Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. But it came out in the upright. So I'm taking it in the upright. Well, we have thug in the reverse here. The definition of a thug for me is someone who doesn't obey the rules. Okay? This person did not abide by the rules that were set by the confines of your relationship or whatever your family structure was. So if this was a committed one, two-person relationship, very closed relationship, not open in any means, like this person was out of bounds for this and they're out of line. This is someone who doesn't like to follow the rules when it comes to being a family or being committed. So, you're moving away from this. You're done. You know, you're done. You're letting go of this situation. This could also be someone who's non committal, but they want to live with you. They want to be a family, quote unquote. Or this could be someone, when I say non-committal, I could be someone who's honest and doesn't cheat, but they just don't want to settle down. They don't want to get married. There's still some sort of unspoken fear of true full-on commitment that this person is harboring, and that's not real. That's not real, folks. Okay. So you have to be, unless you, like I said, unless you've already had the agreement with your person that our connection is going to go a certain type of way. Okay. So there it is. So we have ashamed here under the deck. And listen, it says in the wrong here, period, point blank. Guilt and embarrassment. There's an energy of, listen, this is You are under the impression that, you feel embarrassed for having even been in this situation with this person. You feel some type of shame, or that you're in the wrong. We have spiritual gifts behind the scenes. I can't avoid it. And there's the energy of, you are in a position where you know better. Intuitively, it's like you know better. I'm just going to put this card down because, again, I can't avoid some things. There's things you just can't avoid, Cancer, and I feel like that's kind of where you are right now with this person and with yourself. That's why we have the Sun card and we have the Two of Swords. Like I said, hidden information. The truth is right there. Now you see it. Everything isn't all fine and dandy and great. You were confident that things were going well under the impression, but with that Two of Swords, there was hidden information or things you didn't know, secrets that are going to come out brought forward by this third party. So, in the extended, we will definitely go into deeper connections just to find out a little bit more juicy information about what's going on with the specifics. Okay, with this secret and this truth here. Um, yeah, and then we have you letting go, you know, realizing that your intuition was always on the up and up. You always knew the truth, just like we have the sun here at the beginning position. First card that came out was the sun. So the truth was always there. Whether, there were things that you didn't quite have all of the information, so you didn't want to put two and two together until now. And there is a weight or a feeling of being a little embarrassed, you know what I'm saying? And feeling like you're kind of wrong for having delayed this, okay, movement or action that you're taking by walking away. All right, from this situation. So whether you're living with someone, okay, which is what I feel like is the case here, because this is an easy move. Okay, this is an easy move here. But I do also see a family. So some of you could definitely be in a committed, true commitment where you're, engaged, or there's some level of commitment with this person, or you're married to this person. Okay. Um, but let's see here. Let's look here for you, Cancer, moving forward. What is Cancer's energy moving forward, please? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell us about Cancer's energy moving forward. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. So, yeah, first card, Eight of Pentacles here. Listen, you're focusing on you. You're working on your money. You're saving your money. You're, you know, working another job, going back to school. You're doing something to focus on you. You may just be going to get your nails done, working on your physical appearance. Let's see, what are you working on? Second card. Ooh, so look, we have the Lovers in the reverse here. Okay. So there's some sort of imbalance and trust issues that you are dealing with now. So you're working on, your ability to move forward here, let go and move forward on to the next type energy. I feel like you want to close the cycle to this situation that kind of is leaving a bad taste in your mouth. Okay, clearly, Lovers in the reverse. I mean, that's so super clear. Like, you need to work on your self esteem, you need to work on you. So, just pampering yourself, like I said, going to the gym, getting your nails done, getting a pedicure, you know, getting an Ipsy subscription. Not that I'm repping for Ipsy. I will be when I start doing my unboxing. Oh, and I am gonna, you guys, just started my new channel. I will be letting you guys know what it is, but it's so super exciting. So it has nothing at all to do with tarot. So, but it's so cool. But I'll be telling all of you about it very soon. But yeah, do something for yourself. Okay, pampering yourself, getting yourself out of this mentality or of having been, victimized, taken advantage of, or this third party energy. It's just a bad taste in your mouth. It's left you with a bad taste, and you are taking care of you and getting back in balance. Okay, using your spiritual gifts to center yourself. Look at this person, they're meditating. See what I'm saying? They're getting back in balance. After what? After having been in a situation that they know they shouldn't have been in. They were in the wrong when they were going down this path. Now they are getting back on track, getting back on that spiritual path, utilizing their spiritual gifts in the way that God intended for them to. I know I had a dream about my arms and my hands being used to bring people together and up. We were literally at the top of the arch. I talk about this on my other channel, Tarot Talk Live, one of my first or second videos on that channel, y'all. But literally, it was a dream that I had. Okay. Literally, it was a vision. But yes, and it was long before I started doing tarot. It was long before I even agreed with doing tarot. Okay. Literally, lots of stigma behind that in my family. So there's that. But let's see, you guys. Let's look at this Eight of Pentacles here and the Lovers in the reverse. Let's pull some oracle for that. Tell us about this Eight of Pentacles here and the Lovers in the reverse. Okay, so we have, look, left you hanging here. No closure, no contact, and left on red. Listen, this person left you on red, and there's also an energy of no contact on your part. You're focusing on you and only you. The Eight of Pentacles refers to self evaluation, self taking care of self, doing what's best for you, putting back into you, loving on you, motivating yourself, hype me up, hyping yourself up. That part, Cancer. And look, we have left you hanging. So if that means no contact, okay. When someone leaves you without giving you closure, you have to go no contact with them. You have to give them that same energy. You cannot let them peek back in only to affect you and then go further away to further deepen you into a state of depression. So we have shocking news. See, I feel like there's an energy of, listen, this is going to shock them. This is going to shock them. First of all, they tried to shock you, or you were shocked when you got the information that you got. You know what I'm saying? The way they did you shocked you. So how are you going to shock them back? Completely going no contact. Okay? No contact. Taking care of you, focusing on you. Okay? That's how you get balance back. You can't chase down a runner that's an imbalanced situation, you know? So there's that. Okay, y'all. So we will take it into the extended. Y'all get the gist of this. This is just a quickie collective reading, so take it as such. I will do a more in-depth you versus them in just a little bit, but I am going to go live, folks, so I can announce these winners. And I will see you in just a minute. Love you. Bye.